Abner's Life by Elizabeth Simonitis, Vanessa Dykstra, and Jamie Barnum. Chapter 1. Once upon a time, a mother butterfly stopped on a milkweed leaf to lay an egg underneath it. She made stops all over laying eggs, which were each the size of a pinhead. She spread them out so they had more of a chance of survival. One particular egg was a little caterpillar named Abner. After 4 days, Abner hatched from his egg. He ate the shell of the egg as his first meal, and then began to eat milkweed. The milkweed had glycoside in it, making him poisonous to some predators that may want to eat him. For the next 12 days, Abner spent all of his time eating. He was so busy that he barely stopped even to sleep. He ate leaf after leaf of milkweed, his favorite food. Every day he ate twice his body weight of food, which made him grow very, very quickly. Chapter 2. Abner grew bigger and bigger, and soon his skin was too small for him. To be able to keep growing, he molted his skin. To do this, his skin split at his head and peeled off. After, Abner ate the skin and then continued to eat more milkweed. He repeated this process 4 more times, and the time between each molt was called an instar. When Abner's body reached full size, it was time for him to pupate, or turn into a chrysalis. He stopped eating and left the milkweed to find a spot to make a chrysalis. This was a dangerous journey, and Abner had to avoid many predators, like birds. Once Abner found a good, safe branch, he attached himself to it using silk pads that he made with his spinnerets. Then he hung upside down in the shape of a J. His skin molted for a last time, and under it he had a bright green covering, which was soft at first, but hardened into protection. This was his chrysalis. Chapter 3. Abner stayed in his chrysalis for 12 days. During that time he didn't eat at all. His body made some big changes to become an adult while he was a caterpillar, and while in the chrysalis they were completed. He grew wings and adult organs. He couldn't protect himself in the chrysalis, so he had to make it camouflage colors like green and brown. Right before hatching, the chrysalis turned clear. Then it split open, and Abner emerged as a butterfly. After Abner hatched, he had to hang there for a few hours to expand and dry his wings. To do this, he flapped his wings, which also started the hemolymph flowing through his veins. Hemolymph in insects is similar to blood in vertebrates like you or me. Once Abner's wings were dry, he could fly around. He had a big trip ahead of him. He was headed to Mexico. It was a very long journey, so once he got there, Abner rested all winter to store up energy to fly back north in the spring. The end.